Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm a little out of it tonight, but kind of want to get some videos done. I have nothing better to do, so let's give this a shot. So, first big issue is this room here. I'm going to go ahead and detach Losa, because I don't want peepers to die. So you can see there's like a million rats in here now.
Rats.
And they explode. And you might think, okay, well, maybe I can just blow up all the rats. The problem is the rats respawn. And what we need to do is pretty much go through and take out these little holes, which is easier said than done in some cases. Okay, one hole taken care of. Yeah, the damage definitely adds up real quick, even if you're relatively tanky. And peepers would not survive that, so that's why I'm just using Losa. Alright, took out a few of them, so I just need to take out some more over here. Luckily an arrow can reach them pretty easily. That's the last one. Be a lot easier if I had someone that was actually proficient with arrows or bows. Alright, and then there's the lever, of course, which will open that door. But before you do any of that, do I not have any of the fancy mass AoE spells? I do not. I don't have spells like combustion, apparently. It's actually a good spell to get a hold of. Oh well.
The Reaper for me.
Just gonna stomp on the rest of these. Oh, is that a normal rat? Yep, it was. Alright, that should take care of everything.
I'll find you.
Peepers. Peepers, don't run away from me. Oh my god, Peepers! Are you kidding me? I'm getting a source orb out of it. Screw it. I'm not gonna worry about it. I think you get just a better reward if you keep him alive longer, but yeah, screw that. I'm not gonna deal with it. I think you're supposed to take him to the magic chicken or whatever, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm sorry, Beavers, but honestly, your AI is too stupid to deal with. I mean, at least Losa makes an effort to burn around the freaking stuff, or you know, not cross it at all. All right. To be honest, that gives me less headaches to deal with in the future. Alright. Empty potion bottle. Chicken foot. Nothing else that I really care much about. So we got the witch's potion. The voidling chick is dead. I am sorry. And we found a single bottle of the witch's potion. I actually had Peepers on my personal save surviving all the way to like the next act, and then he eventually just died. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to get this quest. You're supposed to get the Peeper quest done in this act, but I am not entirely certain, and I'm not going to find out. So yeah, we have a witch's potion, and we also need. I believe we have the recipe somewhere to actually make another one, and you need 2 of them to solve the quest because there's 2 cows that need to be transformed back. But I don't have Pet Pal, so I can't actually give the potion to anybody. So it's just a witch's potion we have now. Anyway, well, that got Peepers killed. That's okay. Rather not linger any longer than I need to. There's the enchanted scarecrows. Alright. So our next thing to do besides screwing up stuff, I think we can go say hi to the demons, or we can go to the paladin checkpoint. Oh yeah, we haven't gone to the actual paladins yet, have we? Yeah, I don't even have that place. I don't even have that waypoint. So yeah, let's go say hi to the paladins. I kind of screwed up one of their quests already. Completely forgot about it. Why is there a small chest here? I got me a book that I don't need. Good. Just what I wanted. Alright, we'll go through the front door. Yeah, I completely forgot about this place, because I generally don't care about this. I don't care about the paladins.
Up ahead, paladins, the famous divine protectors of arcs. I wonder what they're doing here, so far from home.
Oh. Actually, never mind. Okay. Well... Okay, they're taking their actions. Okay, so, real quick. So if you come to this place, which I kind of avoided this place for some reason, because I didn't want to deal with the paladins, you can actually get a quest to go and check out the, that area where it had all the oil enemies, and then, of course, that enemy, how do I pull this up? Well, I can't really pull up the map right now, but the place where the mines are at, there was that one house that had the streakers and all that junk. You essentially have to go check out that place, and once you get enough information, you can call for a messenger owl and send the message back to these guys, and you know, and then when you come back to these guys to collect your reward, the Shadow Cloak guys will be here, and apparently I skipped a few steps. So let's dive right in, shall we? Well, before we dive in. That and give you that. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, looks like they're not doing so well. That's okay, because I'm not that concerned about them. Alright, how do I want to do this? Head up this way? Apparently knocked him down, good for me. Okay. Spellweaver there, and everyone else is all on the other side. Okay. I really want to hurt these guys. That's okay. We'll do what we do best. I screwed that up. Oh well, off yourself. Alright, get to go again. Fortunately, I've already used all my teleports.
I'll yield to none.
Yeah, what ended up happening on my personal save is I teleported back to here, so I was like in the middle of everything. Yeah, looks like they got everything under control now. Yeah, the Shadow Cloaks are level 15 while the Paladins are 12. Which does make a difference, but not enough for it to... do too much. Oh, that was... I felt that impact. Alright. Battering ram you. And we'll just start making our very slow way back unless I slip. Nope, I don't. See how these guys fare. I kind of want to kill them, but that's using knowledge I already know, I suppose. You very quickly learn in this game that there are not very many actual good guys, myself included. Oh yeah, they're not gonna get anywhere. Especially since they keep attacking the leader who has the most, who actually has 15, who is level 15. Alright then. Here, I'll borrow you for a second. Okay. Can I reach you? In theory, I could. Alright. Of course, this means now I can't steal any of their stuff, but that's alright. Don't mind me, just looting your friends. Yeah, this place was kind of like a little fortification point, and they had like mines set. They have mines set up everywhere to try to fend off void spawn. Hey, shop's still here. Oh no, it's not. It's just the worker. While we're at it, hey, can you cast rain up there? Thanks. Cursed poison flask. Always something I'll never use. Cursed fire arrows. Alright. Quickly go over all the items we just picked up. Inventory is out of control at this point. Don't care about that. Level 15 magic armor, area surge. That's about it. Finesse armor, which I don't need. Amulet. Level 12, don't need it. And that looks to be it. Alright, well, here, have some smoke arrows. I know we got arrows laying around somewhere in here. Wait, what happened to that? There they are. I see them. Okay, knock down arrows. Explosive arrows. Cat's on my lap. Alright, where... There was other arrows we got. Yeah, there it is. Cursed arrow. I think the rest of it we have to craft. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, auto sort. Alright, I guess we should go talk to this guy.
A senior paladin sits hunched over a tattered map. He registers your presence, sits back in his chair, taps his fingers on the map.
Yeah, he's supposed to be behind the desk right there. You got anything of... Hey, you're an actual shop. Not sure how to react to that. Alright, well. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Yep, you guys are gonna see me do some inventory shit. Because if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. Alright, that Phoenix Heart is practically worthless, but I'll hold on to it anyway. Cluster Grenade. Don't need armor piercing. The rest of it's okay, I guess. Get rid of that. Get rid of Supernova, Black Shroud, Spiders, Wing. And no, don't need to keep that. No Ballistic Shots, no Phantom Knives. I don't use a shield. Wait, what's that? Releases a stream of blessed steam, which heal... Okay, we'll have her learn it. Why not? Grab all that. What else can I get rid of? Here, get rid of some of this, those. I don't know. Oh, I don't even know why I still have that bedroll. What else can we get rid of? Probably all of this. Keep Vicious Helmets. We'll keep the serum. Hey, we have a dagger we haven't identified, apparently. Got so much junk. Yeah, get rid of the glass. Get the one hammer. And just start selling shit. Even identify that, apparently. Is there anything we want to actually buy, by the way? Probably not. I already know Onslaught. I don't use Provoke. I don't use Bouncing Shield. And jump from one target to another, heading up to 2 targets. Sure, I'll take Blitz Attack. There's so many things I haven't identified, apparently. Alright, come on, there's gotta be another cheap item here. Here we go, Rugged Pants. Alright, anything that's worth that much money? Yes. There we go. 7 gold. You know what? Sure, sell these. There we go. Done. I could get this love grenade. But I honestly don't need it.
Who are you, and who sent you?
Well, I'm the person that just sold you a bunch of junk. Tell him no one sent you. You're just passing through.
He appraises you with a look, then grimly grins.
I think I've heard about you. Didn't you free the Meister from the gallows in Driftwood?
Free the Meister. From the gallows in Driftwood. Oh, yeah, I did. Admit it, it's true.
Then I may well have a job for you, if you're interested.
Oh yeah, I think I went here too without freeing the Meister. Suggest he should send paladins to do paladin work.
The truth. Between battlefield losses and desertion, I barely have enough live bodies to hold the bridge. Besides, this job is better done by someone other than a paladin. Someone like you.
I actually can't take his quest. I think it's because we technically already did it. Turn him down and take your leave.
How much would it take to change your mind?
Oh, never mind. Okay. Hit him with an outrageous, unreasonable sum. No, I'll take a reasonable sum.
He breaks into laughter.
Done. And cheap at the price, too. All right, hand it over. And it had better be good.
Oh, there he goes. So yeah, I've done the quest already. Tell him you discover the White Magisters in the Black Pits were working with the Black Ring. Together they found a mass purging device similar to the one used to turn people into silent monks.
His jaw drops.
The Black Ring. A purging device. Silent monks. This is an outrage. I must send a war owl to Arx immediately. My superiors must know of this.
He pulls out a blank sheet of paper, picks up pen, and begins to write.
Ask him for your pay.
He stops writing, throws you a pouch.
You may count it, but it's all there, I promise you that. You've earned every penny, and I thank you for it.
He turns back to his letter.
Now, what might be interesting is, I know what the result of doing this quest is. This pouch is empty.
Please, I'm busy.
I don't know if he actually paid me that money, but you know what? The paladins are gonna have their own issues in the future anyway. But like I said, I wonder what would happen if you didn't do this quest. I'll just put it that way. Anyway, let's go ahead and learn this skill. Let's go ahead and get blessed, whatever it's called over here. Okay. We'll auto sort everything again. Apparently I had ice arrows that I didn't know about. Alright. And before I forget again, I'll identify all this junk. Level 13 helmet. It is better. I mean, it's better armor-wise, but other than that, it doesn't really have much going for it. Alright, what else we got going on here? Anything else I forgot to identify? I know there's something else. Or did I accidentally sell it? It's quite possible I accidentally sold it already. Yep, there it is, amulet. Level 14 amulet. Plus intelligence, geomancy, and summoning. I actually want it for the I would like it for the intelligence, actually. I don't really need the accuracy at the moment. Alright, I think that takes care of everything. Alright, let's get going.
When they come again, they'll be stronger. I doubt we'll hold, but hold we must.
Hey, you got 40 gold. Want some crap? Yeah, you do. You want some crap. Here, have 40 wood chips. Yeah, I'll give you 41. There we go, 40. Yoink. Thanks. Hey, Paladin Cork.
By Lucian's sword, we meet again. Would that circumstances were better here than in Fort Joy, but they're not. Voidwoe can lie in wait beyond the bridge.
Well, I have some things that will help you. I call it 34 wood chips. That's an onion. Alright, well. Anything else we really want to mess with? Well, let's go tag the, who's this guy?
With his eyes closed in terror, he mutters to himself.
Hello, Mr. Guy. Do you want these gloves? And a rope. And an empty honey jar.
7, let the Voidwalker not find me. 7, let Sally come that we may leave this bloody place. 7, save us. 7, save us. 7, save us.
Alright. What's a spirit vision? Oh, hello.
The spirit mouths the words to a morning song. If you listen carefully, you can hear her whisper.
I shall not mourn till war is done. I shall not weep while blood still runs.
Devour her.
I'll hold my tears when weeping comes, and I'll avenge my darling one.
She turns back to her fallen self once more, her eyes glistening.
Alright. Off we go.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
So there's a waypoint here.
We couldn't be together here.
You can talk to these
They didn't
people
allow
if
it
you
to
really
end.
want to, but they don't really have much to say.
Good riddance to them.
They just want to get out of all the troubles like most people here. Alright, we're gonna cross the bridge here. And that should put us on our way to where we want to go to next. Oh, hey.
We showed them. Yes, we did. We showed them how to die.
Oh, sure. I'll go ahead and sing the morning song.
Do not sing that song for me. The fight is not yet done. We'll win this war yet, sister. We'll win it yet.
Alright, well, whatever floats your boat. Yep, so there's all of that up there. The lighting gets a little wonky around this place, though.
The spirit of a poacher stands before you. He begs for mercy, but not from you. He has no eyes for you.
Please, Master Racker, it was a mistake. I'd never have killed that deer, not if I knew who it belonged to.
I've spotted something.
Level 12 bow. Which I'm pretty sure I already have better. Yeah, I do. You can actually grab this bow pretty early if you are looking for a fancy weapon. Here lies a vagrant poacher who saw fit to slay my beloved pet stag for his meat and skin. The cursed prize will lie with him here forever, but the meat will never nourish him, nor will the pelt ever warm him. If you are reading this note, consider it a warning. Take from me, and I shall take tenfold from you. Riker. Sounds like a fellow we want to meet. Just seeing if there's any... Okay, I think we're good here, so let's head up.
The dead here stir. I hear their whispers.
Time to meet a friend. Hey, Tarquin, what's up?
Look who's come to join the party. Oh, but you do get around, don't you?
No talk, trade. Alright, you got anything fancy? You are selling level 15 gear. That's a good start. Question is do you have any useful level 15 gear? I'm leaning towards no, but we'll see. That's a good sword, but it doesn't have freaking... The issue is I want the crit. That's the problem. We can upgrade your bow. That is an option. This does have upgraded stuff. Nah, not worth the effort. Okay, what else can we get from you besides money? Nothing really. Intelligence? Okay. Not worth worrying about. Alright, grab all this. Here, you can have this velvety pouch that apparently has no money in it. Oh, there's the one-handed axe I apparently missed. Alright, magical runes. Oops, went overkill on that. Pull that back. That back. That back. My cat is being annoying. There we go. Burial notes, get rid of it. Don't need that. That's just been random. Just trying to sell what we can here. We honestly don't need 1,000,000 of these honey jars. What else can we get rid of that's Get rid of some of the arrows, because we honestly don't need this many at all. Okay. There you go. Enjoy.
He takes a satisfied sniff and rubs his hands together. His lips stretch into a mischievous smirk.
When it comes to graveyards, I'm a kid in a candy shop. All sorts of goodies and gewgaws for the taking. And a bit of rousing conversation. If you know what to dig, that is.
Scholar Amiska, insist he stop being coy. You know he's a necromancer. It couldn't be more obvious.
Coy? Why, I don't know what you mean. I'm as transparent as the spring sea.
Sure you are.
He presses a forefinger against his chin and hums.
You're a savvy one. I must confess, I'm not just here for random baubles and whatnot. There's something my heart, such as it is set on.
I am suspiciously, and what is that, pray tell?
Well, that's the gold-plated question it is. I dare say you'll enjoy this story. Somewhere in this graveyard lies an object of tremendous power. Or so the legends say, anyway. Belonged to a family buried near here, the Surreys. I've been reading up on them. An ancient clan of eccentrics and oddballs. Fascinating people, truly. Old Joanna was the last. The poor, poor, poor dear. Had no money, no children, just this incredible heirloom passed down to her through the generations. Problem is, no one knows what this object is. Only that it's an astounding piece of work. Seems Joanna took its secrets to her grave. Rather literally.
You can ask if it's the Edoran, but it's not. Suggests he might have missed a clue somewhere in all those books he read.
His coy grin freezes.
I can recite each page from memory, but I've neither the time nor the inclination.
Tarquin sighs, and his lips unfreeze. For a moment, he looks almost modest.
It pains me to say, but you've talents in the adventuring department that I do not. And this heirloom could prove valuable for both of us.
We'll look for it.
Beautiful. The Surrey tomb must be somewhere nearby. And whatever that object is in there, I bet it's impressive.
He looks toward the graveyard.
I do wish I could wander inside. It would be nice to look up some old friends. See if they're in good spirits.
Alright, so we picked up some quest. Tarquin has asked us to retrieve a powerful artifact for him. He believes that it can be found in the nearby Sarai family crypt. The last member of the family, Johanna, believed that the artifact was a family heirloom and was buried with it. Helping Tarquin now might prove to be beneficial to us later.
Let's see what spirits haunt this garden.
Oh, aren't you special? There's a head of an angelic statue there. Hey, it's you.
The lizard hums tunelessly. Not a melody exactly, but more of a meandering moan.
Does meandering moan mean you want random junk in my inventory? Looking for something that's actually worth that much. Here I have an empty flask, couple claws, anthropar leg. Thank you.
Lovely day.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept. Lizards burned in lasting flame. Elven trees towards skies did aim.
Tell the lizard you like her song.
She looks to your left with one eye and to your right with the other.
It helps me member where the dead go. Sometimes they don't stay where I put them. That's okay.
She smiles at you with the innocence of a newborn. The hum still throbs in her throat.
Ask her who she is.
Keeping watch, tending the graves.
She returns to her humming.
Reach out to her. Is she alright?
She flinches as you move closer.
No, no touching.
Her humming fades. The eerie silence lasts for several seconds.
Riker might get mad. He doesn't like it when someone touches his things.
You sense her fear. Does she work for Riker?
No work. I do it 'cause I like it. Don't cause trouble. Just dig and pluck weeds and shoo the ravens.
She shivers and whispers.
He's a powerful sorcerer. Lives here in the garden. Can take the you from you. No brain, just body. My mind isn't big, but it's still mine.
She points at her head.
The servants, they got nothing up there. Riker has it all now. They need to be freed. Only way. Kill Riker.
Step back. She wants you to kill Riker.
The servants, so lost. Chained by Sorcerer Riker. But they can still go home to the hall. Set them free.
The ensuing silence lasts for several seconds, until she picks up the melody once again and turns away.
Gravekeeper Ferama has implored us to kill Riker in order to liberate his servants. Hey, ancient human skull. Speaking of skulls...
This creature is as blank as a silent monk. Dark magic at work.
That's weird. Okay.
At first glance, the spirit seems much like its host. Hollow, detached. Yet, in its eyes, you see something more ominous, something not apparent before. Agony.
Persuade the spirit to travel to the Hall of Echoes.
Nothing happens. The spirit darts its eyes about, all the more tortured by its failure to return home. It is trapped. By what or by whom you cannot say.
This spirit's as haunted as the graveyard it roams.
A little random legendary ring. Okay, there's the axe I missed. Alright, so the one-handed axe is just a level 13 axe. And the epic ring is a level 11 ring, which is... well, it's apparent that we gone a little out of order at this point.
Here lies the body of Riona Lee, drowned in the flood of 83. A passing drifter tried to save her, and himself was dragged under.
Ruler of a rotting kingdom.
Here lies Ogden Quincy, poet and tavern wit. Here lieth the clown, thank the gods.
So yeah, there's a ton of these gravestones if you really want to read them all.
Locked in perpetual prayer. Keep trying, my friend.
Got the waypoint here. Alright.
I found something.
Oh, hello.
The plinth of the statue bears a series of deep, circular scratches upon its stone. The statue can be rotated. The sculpture looks impossibly heavy, yet turns with little effort. The statue rotates with little resistance. The sculpture looks impossibly heavy, yet turns with little... The statue rotates with little resistance.
I've spotted something.
The headless statue looms over you. Its plinth bears the same rotation scratches as its counterpart.
I believe I have the head for that. There we go.
What's this? I found something.
You there! Help me, please!
Ask what's the matter.
Some thoughtless fool buried me in this grave to be left as fodder for the worms. I can't be at peace in a place like this. I have to be put to rest according to lizard tradition. The eternal fire burns in the lizard quarter of the cemetery. I beg you, cast my remains into the fire. Set my spirit free. I will never know peace otherwise.
Ask what's in it for you.
I should have known your kind would seek recompense. Very well. Do as I ask, and you will be rewarded.
Stranger in Strange Land. We encountered the spirit of a lizard, Vilnix Kriva, in the Stone Garden. He was accidentally buried in a human grave and wants his remains to be burned in eternal fire that can be found in the lizard part of the cemetery.
These must be the remains of that lizard spirit, just as he said.
Found Kriva's remains in the human grave. Alright. I do know of a place with fire. Just gotta remember where it's at. Which I always get turned around in this freaking place, so take that for what you will. I should go out this way. Oh, there's fire over there, but that's not what we're looking for. We'll come back to that later.
Is that an elven ancestor tree just ahead? It's beautiful. Lizards are leashed to flame in both life and death.
Alright, So we just need to take this body.
You have done me a great service, friend. Now, the Hall of Echoes beckons.
Devour him. Take your leave. Just give me the knockdown arrow. We burn Kriva's remains in eternal fire. The spirit of Kriva is now at peace and has departed from this world. I've actually never done that quest before, so yay, new stuff. Alright. Auto sort.
The chest before you is wreathed in flame, but doesn't seem to be actually burning. The flames dance above the ancient pictograms depicting lizards and the ancient empire. You lean in to examine the images further, but are driven back by the intense heat of the flames.
Speaking of Fort Tons, we have found a magically locked chest that demands a password. I don't remember where you find the password. I generally find it by accident. That's okay. Wait. What's up with this guy person?
It's hard not to feel some pride in reptilian engineering. I watched an elf spend hours trying to force his way into a lizard's chest. Eventually, he threw it into the flames. But still it sits there, indestructible. He did not leave empty-handed, unfortunately. I pity the poor salamander that he dragged back to his ghastly home.
Oh, hello. Dreamer.
The spirit sings a long-forgotten tune in a long-forgotten language. One, it seems, with the ever-revolving wheels of space and time.
Alright. Now, lizardmen tend to have things that able to do things through the use of weird songs, so maybe that helped.
The chest before you is covered in old ancient empire pictograms. You consider trying to find some lockpicks in your bag, but looking at the chest, you don't see any keyhole. You hear a deep rumbling from inside the chest, and a voice emerges. It hisses and clicks, but doesn't make any sense.
Try to address the chest using a variety of languages. Maybe it'll recognize one.
The chest responds with more hissing. It's a language, but you don't understand it. Given the pictograms, you assume it's an ancient lizard tongue.
Okay. Yeah, if we keep going down this way, we'll actually get to the drawbridge place again, which we really don't need to. And I'm not. There's also, I think I talked about it before, but there's a body that you can dig up.
Human graves. May the dead stay forever at rest.
That, was it? There's a skeleton or whatever that's willing to do like a little riddle contest with you, very similar to the one from the first game, which you can only solve if you have certain traits or if you find certain books and read them. Probably not going to bother with it. I did it with my personal save because I had the exact combination I needed.
Here lies Phylan Surrey, whose family's generous patronage helped build these burial grounds, and who refused to be buried in the Surrey crypt.
Alright. I don't have a way of picking that lock. Alright, is there anything else I'm missing? Remorseless sinner.
A sinner I, and who is not? The sinner lies that they sin not. A sinner lies. And yet the boneyard's full of sinners who got their prayers, while I did not.
Never actually walked around this place with spirit side open, so that's why I'm just talking to people. Hey, Zimski.
Come on, mistress. Hear me. Heed me. You've always had a glint in your eye for old Zimski. Don't abandon me now.
Zimski mutters to himself as he traces sigils in the dirt. He spies you, and a shrewd look brightens his eyes. He stretches out a hand, showing you a solitary coin on his palm.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
He flips the coin high in the air. It twinkles beneath the moonlight as it spins down, and he claps it to his forearm. It's tails.
Lucky. Enjoy it while you can. All my life I served Lady Luck, and see how it ends? In the dirt, just the same as everybody else.
Turning from you, he crouches back to the dirt. He resumes tracing esoteric sigils, his fingertips swirling through the graveyard clay.
Bend down to the dirt and copy the looping royalty drawing.
You seek to call her too? Oh, Lady Luck always came when I called. Until now. Now I cannot influence even a coin toss. But you breathe. I'll wager you've more use for my gifts than I do. Here, tell me what you truly value. If my lady sees fit, I'll give you what I truly value in return.
Let's say that you value the knowledge above all else, and in that vein, you've read that his Lady Luck is no more than a demon in disguise.
Ah, and what difference do you discern between demons and gods, scholar? In this world ruled by the divine order, could things be any worse if so-called demons were in charge?
I don't know, ask Losa.
He smiles a foxy smile as he stabs claw-like fingers at your chest. He begins to trace sigils on your flesh. Though you cannot feel his fingers upon your skin, something inside you shifts. You feel a coldness, and a sick longing seeps into your heart.
Stand firm and allow Zimski to continue tracing sigils on you.
He croons incantations as he works, and his voice is like the throwing of 1,000 dice inside your brain. Your body is suddenly filled with lust for coin and craving for more.
Ah, now you feel her touch. Now Lady Luck sings in your blood as she once did in mine. And now I feel nothing.
Alright, well, I got a source point out of that, so that's nice. And it doesn't look like I got anything weird from that. Oh, I didn't know you can actually read these. That's neat. Well. Cool. I never knew you can actually read the text like that. Probably because I never actually opened that tab before. Alright. What else we got going on here?
He prays in silence. What god, I wonder?
Looting. Stone lid. That's another way into the Riker house. We do have business with the Riker. Just, I haven't bothered with it yet. Dog chewed bones. Huh.
The dog growls and bares its teeth at you in a wide, unsettling grin. You swear you see a worm emerge from its grey-pink gums, then burrow back in.
Down Found the hatch.
The dog growls and bares its teeth at you in a wide, unsettling grin. You swear you see a worm emerge from its grey-pink gums, then burrow back in. Slobber drips from the dog's bared fangs. Where the driblets land, the soil bubbles. The dog raises its head to the stormy sky and howls. The earth beneath you vibrates, a dirge plucked on the strings of a rotting lute.
Alright, you wanna play? Apparently had a staff on him. Alright, nothing special. Ah, this place. Okay. So this place is filled
So
with...
still here, like the air itself's been petrified.
So yeah. All these guys are petrified. Most of them will just have been petrified for too long, and so even if you cure them, they die. And the cause of the petrification is, of course, from this thing here. So the way you bypass it you bless yourself and then open it. If you don't bless yourself, the moment you open that thing, it's going to petrify you. And then you get yours.
Well, isn't this rich? Cursed by a coffin and rescued by a random rube. The indignity.
She huffs in annoyance and rolls her eyes.
Oh, all this trouble, and for nothing. Never figured I'd need frost armor.
Oh, frost armor would do it? Who knew? She can't manage a decent thank you.
Oh, but do forgive me. Allow me to bow in gratitude.
She bows in insincere reverence. Her arm rests on her back, hand mere inches from her staff.
Wait to see what happens.
She locks her eyes with yours and smiles, then unsheaths her weapon and rises from her bow.
You're not a smart person.
Oh, honey, so naive. Anathema's still out there, and I'm not keen on competition, if you get my drift.
A jolt of cursed fire flares from her staff, and you brace yourself for battle.
Bring it.
Alright, well, she said to bring it. Well, that was easy. Shadow Tomb Key in a ripped page.
The spirit's lip curls upwards. She opens her mouth as if to speak, but her words fade in the tomb's chill.
Focus on the spirit's lips. You cannot hear her words, but perhaps you can still decipher them.
Her lips undulate and her tongue waggles. Some words you can piece together. Blade, tomb, bitch. The longer you gaze, the more your inner source churns. You are drawn into her, her mind, her body, her past. They are no longer hers, but yours. You sit at a fire. At your left lies a black dog, basking in the warmth. Others huddle behind you. A young elf, a grizzled dwarf, and a skeleton, an undead. You hold a parchment up to the light and point at it. It is there that anathema can be found.
Retain your focus on these unfamiliar memories.
The sky is dark, and the roaring fire is now a sad flicker. The others lie around it in a circle, but you hear no snores. Their chests neither rise nor fall. Their eyelids never twitch. You look to your left. The dog's yellow eyes lock with yours, and the two of you turn from the ring of corpses. And you gasp as you are thrust into the present. You take a few deep heaves, then glance at the spirit. Her mouth continues to gabble, but you're grateful that only silence reaches your ears.
Okay. No additional info. page looks to have been ripped out of a larger tome. Said by locals to be a shard of the infamous weapon known as anathema, and perhaps even responsible for causing Johanna Surrey's descent into madness. If the aging dowager was ever aware of the family heirloom's value, she never let on. In the months before her death, Johanna's mind was lost to hate and hallucination. She would come to mysteriously chant 213 at the few servants that remained as they attended to her bizarre beauty ritual. By the, you notice the same succession of numbers mentioned in the text as has been scribbled in the page's margins. 213. We've procured a page telling of a renowned object that drove the late Johanna Surrey to madness. Scribbled in the margins are the numbers 2, 1, and 3. Alright, so we got a little bit of info. We also got a key, which will probably be for that one door that we couldn't open. Well, I say one door, but we've already encountered a million doors that we could not open.
Skies today.
Alright. So our next stop will be probably up here. We'll see if that key is for that door. If it is, that will help out quite a bit.
Above, look at all these bones.
Alright. We'll go ahead and call this a video. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Divinity Original Sin 2. See you guys later.